Hi everyone, so today I want to talk about becoming a Disney trainer. Becoming a trainer is a pretty cool thing that you can do. It's not a really easy thing to do, but it's not the most difficult. But an important thing is that you really have to want to do it, and your leaders really have to support you in that. I'm personally a merchandise trainer. I became a trainer during my college program, which is something that's a little unique. Not very many kids on their program will become a trainer. And the reason for that, at least in my opinion, is because if you're becoming a trainer, they want you to stay, they want you to train people, they want you to help train new CPs and new cast members coming into your store or location, wherever you end up working. I was someone who knew that I wanted to stick around with the Walt Disney Company past my college program, so that's why I really wanted to become a trainer. And plus I've been a trainer in other jobs that I've had in the past, and it's something that I really enjoy doing, so that's why I really wanted to become a trainer. I was a fall 2015 CP, so my program was supposed to be from August to January, but I extended my program till May. I didn't become a trainer until my extension because that's when I really knew that I wanted to stay here, where going into my program I didn't really think that I'd want to stay. I also extended in my same location, in my same role, so that also really helped me to become a trainer because I had a really strong connection with my leaders. I am still there now and I love all of my leaders. So depending on your role, there's kind of 3 ways that you can become a trainer. Again, depending on your role and location, you can sign up to become a trainer. Your managers can approach you wanting you to become a trainer, or you can approach them. The way I became a trainer is during my extension, I approached my leaders about becoming a trainer because it was something I was really interested in. And they supported me enough and believed in me enough that they allowed me to become a trainer. One really important thing to have is that relationship with your leaders and managers, because ultimately they're the ones that are going to make you a trainer. So if you don't have a strong relationship with them, or you're always picking up shifts in other locations and you're not really ever in your home location, you're not going to become a trainer because you're not there. Becoming a trainer is really leading by example, so you need to exemplify what you're doing and the 4 keys to really show that you want to be a trainer, and just to be a trainer you need to have those qualities. Another really important thing to remember is you have to want to train. If you don't have that desire to help new cast members, you really, in my opinion, shouldn't be a trainer, because you have to really want to do it and to want to lead by example. Another really important thing is to have a good record card. Your record card will be with you throughout the duration of your time with the Walt Disney Company, whether that be less than a year or whether that be 30+ years. Your record card's always going to be there, so you want it to be good. And that is not just including calling out sick. You need to make sure that you're clocking in on time, you're not forgetting to clock in or out. 4 keys cards also, those are a really good thing to have, is get as many 4 keys cards as you can. And that, again, getting those 4 key cards is leading by example, doing exemplary things, just being really good at what you're doing. So becoming a trainer. Like I said earlier, I approached my leaders about becoming a trainer. I showed interest to them and they ultimately believed in me and allowed me to become a trainer. So after they decided that they wanted me to become a trainer, I went to a class, the Disney trainer class. I'm not sure the exact title on it because I did it kind of a while ago. But that class was a few hours long, and I had it at my cast services building. And it was with a ton of other people who were going to be becoming trainers alongside of me. And that class included videos. We also did kind of interactive things where we kind of trained each other. We talked about our own personal experiences when we ourselves got trained. It was kind of a really interactive, just fun class to be in, because everyone who was there really wanted to be there and was excited to become a trainer. And then after taking that class, at least I don't know how it is with other roles, but for merchandise I had 2 days of Train the Trainer. So the first day of Train the Trainer was essentially my trainer retraining me in a sense. I went through kind of like a fast-forwarded version of all the tiers I went through in merchandise, and was essentially retrained. But besides just being retrained, they also gave me tips for actually how to train those things, and good tips to use or learn while I'm training someone else. And that was a full 8-hour shift of my first day of Train the Trainer. Then the second day, the roles reversed and I was training my trainer. So essentially it was the same thing as the first day, except I was now the trainer and my trainer was the trainee. So I had 2 full days of that, and at the end there wasn't any kind of assessment. That was the end of my train the trainer, and that's when I officially could start training other people. One of the perks of being a trainer is during shifts that you are training, you do receive a premium. So as merchandise, I make $9.50 an hour. When I'm training someone, I make $10.50 an hour. So it's a $1 premium on the days that I am training. So just because I'm a trainer doesn't mean I get that premium every day. It's only on the shifts that I'm actually training someone. Also, as a merchandise trainer, you really, at least at my location, we have a lot of tools for us to use. There's a book of each tier. We have a lot of things about the assessment that you have to take when you are training to become a merchandise cast member. We have a whole big box of tools and things that I can use to help me train other people. So I find that really helpful, especially the first shift I had as a trainer. I was definitely really nervous because even though I was like really confident that I knew what I was doing, it's a lot different when you're actually training someone who doesn't know anything compared to training your trainer who literally trained you the day before. So that was kind of nerve-wracking, but having those tools there really helped me just to kind of keep on track because I was nervous. It is a big responsibility to basically train someone. Also, one thing during Train the Trainer is we kind of did all 4 tiers in one day. When you actually have a training shift in merchandise, I would only train one of those tiers. And one of those tiers is actually at Disney University too, so I don't even actually ever train that one. I typically do tier 3 and 4, which is kind of like big overview and practice days, where the first tier is like a really big introduction. The second tier is at Disney University and it's all like the money, the cash register, POS type of things. And then tiers 3 and 4, like opening and closing shifts, where you get a lot of practice on the registers, and actually interacting with guests. One last thing to remember about being a trainer is you can only train in your role at your status location. So even though I'm a merchandise trainer, I can't train someone in Tomorrowland because I don't work in Tomorrowland. I work at a resort. So I can only train at my resort. I also can't train someone in PhotoPass or character attendant because those aren't my roles. That's another thing to remember, is that you can only train at your location. So I'll be moving roles and locations in just a couple of weeks. So once I leave my location, even though I can still pick up shifts there, I won't be status there, therefore I can't train there. That doesn't mean I'm not a Disney trainer, but I just essentially won't be a status trainer anymore. So until I'm at a status merchandise location again, I won't be training, which is kind of sad, but overall, I love being a trainer. I think it's been such a great experience for me. Even though I'm not going to be in merchandise much longer, I absolutely love being a trainer. I hope this video helped shed some light on being a trainer, or just kind of maybe gave you an idea of what it's like to be a trainer. I just really love being a trainer, so thank you so much for watching.